I think we good now. Is we good now? Oh, there we go. My boy William. Oh man, I was on mute the whole time. Oh man. Oh, I'm sorry. Man, I was on mute a whole time. I'm sorry, y'all. Grand Rising. Let's speed this up. Let me give y'all the whole 3 minutes real quick. Grand Rising, everybody. Today is another beautiful day, and I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad for you guys in the chat. Look, I couldn't do nothing without you guys this morning. Look, I would have been talking to nobody without you guys into the chat. So thank y'all. Grand Rising. Welcome to this beautiful day. Welcome to this page, Mr. Never Stop, Never Lose. William, I see you, my guy. How you doing this morning? Santa, happy, saying hi. How you doing? Yes, good morning. Grand Rising to everybody. Grand Rising to everybody. Grand Rising to everybody. So listen, let's get right into it because I know you guys are here. Y'all ready to hear this message. So what the thing I want to talk about today is that everybody can't go. Everybody can't go, right? So we're living in a day and time where we have so many family, friends, co-workers, associates, people we meet at the grocery store, people we meet in our world, people that we know in our whole lives, right? And us individuals, as we're taking on this new measure to be great individuals, for us taking the next level to do great business and all different type of things that we're trying to do in life, right? We're going to have to take the right people, right? We get confused sometimes with the right people and the people that's around, right? Sometimes we think, oh, because they're around, they're good people. So they're like, okay, they should come with us to the next level, right? But we have to evaluate that. We have to really evaluate. We have to put people to the test. We have to really ask ourselves, why is this person coming with us to the next level? Why is this person an asset to me to go to the next level? Why is this person going to be detrimental to my success if this person doesn't or goes with me, right? So I see a lot of times in life that people are starting things, people are doing things, right? And they don't have the right people with them. They bring people with them because that's who's kind of around. But when you get in these certain rooms and talk to these certain people, you need certain people with you. And I'm not saying they have to be college degree people. I'm not saying they have to be a certain race. No, but you need certain people to understand where you're going, right? In life, I see a lot of people that's, working on themselves and they're saying, okay, I need to do gym and I need to eat right and I need to do all these type of things, right? But if you don't got the right people around you, how could you start eating right? How could you start going to the gym if the people around you are not with that? Sometimes we got to bring the people that's on gym things, people that's on, okay, working out and doing this. We got to get around those people, and then those people can elevate with us. Because the people that's kind of like at that level playing field is kind of, I don't really know if I want to do that. That's okay, but we can't wait on them. So guess what? We got to get around people that want to build, want to grow, and guess what? Those are the people that can go. It is no disrespect to the people that was on that playing field and that can't go, because at a moment they're going to be able to go. And that's the thing about life, right? When we say about leaving people, when we say about making that next mark, it's not because people are bad people. No. It's not that people are out to hurt you or anything. No, it's not about that. But like I told you guys last time, this life is about you. This is your life. This ain't about your mother, your father, your kids. This not about them. We're gonna respect them. We're gonna take care of them. We're gonna love them. We're gonna do all that. But your life and the way you approach your life is not about them. You have to do things for yourself to affect them, right? So when we talk about building, when we talk about going to that next level and shooting to the stars, everybody can't go. Everybody can't go, and we gotta come understanding with that. We gotta come to a point that we be like that we're okay with that, because if we're not, then we're gonna be trying to fill the boat with so many people. And when you fill the boat with so many people and you're trying to drive off, the boat may sink because you got too much weight on this boat, and this boat is just trying to get to the destination. And if this boat sinks on the way to the destination, answer the question: who's gonna get off the boat and help the boat keep going? Who's going to help the boat? If you're carrying everybody, who's going to help the boat? So we got to really understand this thing in life and really make sure that people that's coming with us, let's ask them why they coming. Let's make sure they dotting all the I's and crossing the T's, that, hey, they deserve to be with us. They deserve to be on this ride, because this ride that we're going on to, we're going to be successful. We're going to conquer the world. We're going to do things that's never been done before. We're going to talk to people. We're going to shake hands. We're going to do all these things. So the person I have beside me that's coming with me, you can't be shy. You can't be shy. The person I bring with you, you can't be a person that doesn't listen. Because when I bring you into these rooms, when I bring you to connect with these people, I need you to listen. I need you to understand what's being said. I need you to take heed and say, you know what, okay, boom, boom. After the meeting, say, okay, Trey, you know what, I heard this, and I think we should go like this. Not after the meeting, I say, well, what you heard? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I kind of heard. Well, guess what? I don't know if you can come with me. I don't know if you can come with me to the next time. Because, see, that's all the life is about. Yes, William. How does God help those that have lived an unlucky life where everything goes wrong? How does God help those that have lived an unlucky life? There's no such thing as unlucky life where everything always goes wrong. It's not a such thing as an unlucky life. Things happen in life, and it's all about the comeback, right? It's all about the comeback. It's all about the comeback. What, William? Yes, yes. I got off so many boats too. And the reason we get off so many boats, let me tell you, William, the reason we get off so many boats is because, see, when people are headed places, they kind of just want to go there, right? We don't care a lot of times about who's with us when we go, right? It's just check this out. It's like, say we going to an event, right? And I call 10 people and I say, hey, we going to an event, right? And we all go to the event, right? Out of those 10 people, now I need those 10 people to be on board with me. Right, I need them to be on board. So when we go into this event, I need 10 workers plus myself. It's 11 people working. So it's 11 people in this event, and we all networking. We all blah, 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 blah. We all blah, 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 blah. Right? I need 10 people right now. If I bring those 10 people, and those 10 people, one of those 10 people don't network, one of those 10 people don't do what the assignment was, now I identify that person's not it. And guess what? That cousin may be that person may be my brother. Yeah, that person may be my mother, it may be my father, it may be my cousin, it may be my neighbor, it may be somebody that means something to me that make it hesitant for me to like jump off and not be like, or say, you know what, you guys are not with it. It may be hard because they're connected with me. But guess what? That's gonna be the set difference between greatness and just being mediocre, because we gotta let people know who can be around us and who can't. We got to let people know that. We can't just have people around and saying, okay, you just around, and I'm with you, around you just because. Or because I bring you value and you kind of don't bring me value. No. We gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up, because to be successful, we gotta have the right people around us. We gotta have the right people around us. How can we be successful and we bring 10 people, but then those 10 people are not trying to make sure we be successful? And that's why things called failure happens. See, failure doesn't happen because the idea isn't right. Failure doesn't happen because you're not on the right page to what could lead to success. No, that's not the problem. Why happens failure is because sometimes the people we have around us are not trying to succeed, but we want them to succeed. We want them to be great because we see the vision, we see their life, and we see what's going on. We say, okay, if this person's going through this, boom, we can do this, and boom, they'll go right to the stars. But guess what? That's not your job. So you got to deal with the people that's already coming ready. I was talking to my friend the other day. They was like, you know, nobody wants to build somebody up, right? And as we get older, it gets less and less time that you want to spend on people to build them up. Yes, you want to build them up, but you want them to come almost ready. You want to come with the mindset like, yeah, I can do it, but the only thing I need to know is I need that extra push every day to keep on going. Now, that's something we can work with because it's already in your brain. It's installed to say, you know what? I'm going to do whatever it takes to be great. I'm going to do whatever it takes to be successful. If I got to be the assistant, if I got to be the water boy, if I got to be the person that's talking, whatever I got to do on the team to be successful, I'll do it. And see, you identify if people want to do it by if they do it. You don't have to keep talking. Oh, is you going to do this? No, people identify and they show to themselves, okay, you know what? I can't really do this, or I can do this. Which one is it? Right? So it's really that line of success and failure is really about the people we have in our corners, the people that we're talking to every day. Because if people around us are really supporting, are really into what we into, we're going to get there. We're going to be in that successful place that we want to be. We're going to get that house. We're going to get that new car. We're going to get that new business. We're going to get all these, we're going to vacation. We're going to do all these things we want to do because the people we have around us is right. It's right. I seen people that have to cut off their own mama, their daddy. From my life, I had to cut off a lot of my family members in life. You know why? Because I want to be successful. And I want to know why my family hasn't been successful. right? And to know why your family hasn't been successful, you have to watch your family. You have to see the routines. You have to see what they're doing. Why is people not being successful? Because we all got the same 24 hours. We all have a phone. Most of us have a phone. We all have internet, most of us, right? So why are we not being successful if we all have the same tools? But you know why? Because everybody is different. And just because they're your family, friends, co-workers, neighbors, people you know your whole life does not mean they have to be on the same page as you. And if that's not the case, and they're not on the same page, it's okay for you to cut it off and say, you know what, I can't deal with you. And not because I don't love you or not because I don't care about you. It's because the where I'm going and where I'm headed, you cannot help me. And that's no disrespect to you as a person. But to my success and to my journey, I have to take it that serious. I have to be that uptight about it. I have to let the world know, no, guess what? I care more about my life and my success than you ever could. And then if I feel like you're not on the same page as me and that you're not ready to take it to the measure that I'm ready to take it for, I have to let you go. Relationship, friends, family, it doesn't matter. You have to cut it off, because the more that you keep these people close to you and they're not helping you, is the more that they're going to be hurting you. And you're going to be wondering, man, why am I not successful? Why is this thing not blowing up the way I need to blow up? And it's only because the people that's in your ear, the people that you're chilling around, the people that you're talking to on a daily basis do not have your best interests. They don't have your best interests. They don't really care if you make it. They don't really care. See, because and one thing about life, and it's so crazy, is that you can talk to people, right? But people only want to hear your unsuccessful stories. Yeah, I know, look, it sounds crazy. Yeah, what, Trey, what you mean? I said, yes, people only want to hear your unsuccessful stories. Let me tell you why. Because, see, they can build off your unsuccess. And guess what? When people have unsuccessful stories, they group together. It's like, oh man, I ain't make it, man. It was their fault. And then the next person, oh right, man, I ain't make it either, man. It was their fault. Now we all grouping. So many people are grouping when there's no success. But when success happens, when a person says, I won, the circle gets small, because see, a lot of people are not prepared to win. A lot of people are not doing winning things. A lot of people are not showing up where the winners are, and a lot of people don't know what a winner looks like. So guess what? When you hear somebody say I won, it scares you. It intimidates you, because you know winning takes a lot. Hello, I hope I'm waking up somebody this morning. It's early in the morning. It's 6:24 in the morning, but listen, hey, listen, that's what it is. Nobody want to hear somebody say, oh, I won, and this is how I did it. No, they want to hear about the losses, because, see, the losses make people that's not trying to win comfortable. I say it again. Losing, for the people that don't want to win, makes it comfortable for them to talk about losing, because in the back of their minds, they really don't want to win. But because they see people like you that's winning, see people that like you that's thinking about winning, guess what they want to do? They want to slow you down. So they want to talk about the roadblocks that's going to happen to your success before you even get it kicked off. They already said, listen, I don't know if them people going to like you. I don't know if them people going to, subscribe. I don't know if them people going to be on your page and have your support. I don't know. But guess what? Who cares? Who cares? Because, see, I want to tell the winning stories, because I want more winners. I want people around me that want to win. I don't even care if you think about waking up as winning. Yes, I want you on my team, because guess what? Waking up is a part of winning. Waking up is a part of winning. So I asked, like, when is the last time you won? They like, oh, they start thinking about, see, you done messed up already. You're thinking too long. Because you just woke up. You already won. You a winner. You a winner. So that means you should be on my team. You a winner. You thinking as a winner, you should be on my team. You should be on my team. So it goes back to say, when we building things in life, when we headed to that mark, we have to really decide who can be on the boat. Like my man William said, we got to decide who can be on the boat and who can't. Because sometimes we'll be on boats for a long journey, long journey. And we'll get to that destination that we was riding that boat to. And once we get out the boat, and we get to the destination, and the person that we was following gets off, that person may say something that just doesn't sit right with our spirit. The whole time we was looking for corn, and now they talking about we looking for something else. So the pages is off. The whole time you was riding that wave, you thought y'all was on the same page, but you get to the destination, and guess what? Now it start changing. Now the narrative changes. Now the thought process changes. Now people are thinking differently, and that's gonna mess you up, because you've been riding that boat the whole time. You've been with this person the whole time. Oh, that's my friend. That's my family member. I'm riding with them. I got it. Blah, blah, blah. But the whole time you didn't really understand what their vision was. Whole time you didn't really understand what they was trying to do, because you didn't really get to know. You just seen the outcome of what could be possible. A lot of our friends are music people, actors, podcast people. A lot of us know people that's doing great things. Great things. Now, if you want to be great with them, you got to bring something to the table. You got to bring something to the table. Yes, you got to bring. You can't come and say, "Hey, I want to be a part of your organization, your business, or your podcast, or the way you get money." If you want to be a part of that, what are you bringing to the table? What are you going to offer? What are you not just, oh, I'm here and I'm looking cute, I'm handsome. No, what are you going to bring? Are you bringing knowledge? Are you bringing resources? Are you bringing connections? What are you bringing? What? Because it takes something to be a part of something. Hello. It takes something to be a part of something. Now, whatever it is you have in you, that's what it takes. We don't need you to go out here and be somebody you're not. That's the problem right there. No. Be you, because what you have is enough. Now, you just got to figure out what it is that you have. A lot of people say, well, Trey, I don't really see, a life for me, and I don't see how I can really be, kick this thing into that next gear. I don't really see how I can be a star. I don't see how I can be this. You know why you don't see them things? Because you're not looking from a star angle. You're not looking from a star angle. See, you got to tell yourself when you wake up, I'm a star. I'm a star. You got to tell yourself, look in the mirror, man. You got to ask, who am I? You got to ask, you got to look at your family. Where did I come from? Who is my great grandfather? What did they go through? Who is this? What you got to find out who you are. Who you are. Because see, if you don't know who you are, then you're going to be just living every day, every second, every minute like you just don't know what to do. Yes. And this why, and William, here you go, check this out. This why it is the hardest thing to do. But this is the thing you got to take the most time on yourself. This is why when in the world we don't know ourselves, we got to spend the most time. It's 24 hours in a day, right? Excuse me. It's 24 hours in a day. So we got to spend, the most hours on ourselves. We got to spend the most hours on ourselves, right? More hours than we spend at the job, more hours than we spend on the kids, more hours we spend on the wife, more hours than we spend on anything else. We got to spend that time on ourselves, because the more time we spend on asking ourselves questions is the more we get closer to who we are. We got to ask ourselves sometimes, who are we? And we got to sit there and ponder with that. And sometimes it's not a quick answer. Sometimes it's not, okay, what do we love? It's not a quick answer. What do I want to be? It's not a quick answer. What are my hobbies? It's not a quick answer. These things in life is not quick answers. The reason these things come about and people know is because they investigate it and they keep talking about it and they keep researching and they keep wondering, is that the thing? And guess what the thing is they do most of all? They try. They try. So if you want to find out who you are, what you like and do in life, sometimes you got to try. You got to try, because if you don't know, you can't just project yourself to be over on one side of the world. Oh, I'm like this. But you don't know about that side of the world because you haven't tried it. That's how you find out who you are. It's about researching yourself. Research you. Find out where you come from. Find out who your family members is. Find out the things you like to do. Find out things that's been done before you. Find out where you can pick up the slack from your family. Say, you know what, they started this 50 years ago. Let me pick this up because of boom, boom. Or find something that you like to do and say, you know what, I can take this and turn it into that. Everything can be turned into a business. Anything you do in life can be turned into a business. You don't got to be doing what everybody else do. You can do what you do. You can do what you do. For all my people that, crochet, even if you like talking to people, even if you like to, do research or data, anything you want to do, you can do. But you got to find out who yourself is first. Because, see, that's why a lot of times we on these boats and we on these teams, right, William? Is because a lot of us, we don't know ourselves. I was with a lot of people for a long period of time, for a lot of period of my life. I'm 31 years old. When I was in my 20s, I hung around a lot of people that I thought was my friends, that I thought, was good for me, that I needed to be around. I said, you know what, these are my people. You know what, this is where I want to go. Oh, my mom and dad was good. Yeah, and I thought these people was it. And when I got to a certain age, I figured out, I said, you know what? I didn't need these people. I was hiding behind these people because I was really scared of myself. Once I figured out who I was and that I had a voice and that I'm a Leo, I'm a lion, and that my family came from this and that. And once I seen it, I said, you know what? I have to project to be a leader. I have to put my voice out there so that people can understand is somebody that understands that life is not perfect, but you can turn it into being perfect. See, life ain't about being born perfect. It's just like man Williams said, yeah, we got to figure out what our family is good at or what our family did in life, because that is a part of our legacy. See, we wasn't just born in this world alone. We wasn't just born here like somebody, we was born, we came out of somewhere, somebody birthed us, so through their DNA, their genes, we're a part of that. We're a part of that. And that's going to dictate, not even dictate, it's going to give us an idea of who we are. See, we can always change the narrative. See, if our family was criminals, we don't have to be criminals. We can change that and we can be good people. But just like our people, good people, hey, you whatever it is you want to do, you don't have to do what your people did. It gives you an idea of what the mindset was of your people. So now, if you want to help your people, now you can change the mindset because you know what the people are thinking. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. So you have to find, is it that you need people or is it that you need yourself, right? Because if you need people, then you got to pick the right people, right? When you start nonprofits, you need certain people. You need certain people on your team. You need some people on the board. You got to make sure they're the right people. When you're doing business and you're creating a business, starting a business, you got to have the right employees. You can't just, pick your cousin because that's your cousin and say, all right, cuz, I'm going to put you down as one of my employees. Well, what if your cousin don't show up to work? And they gonna say, guess what, cuz? They gonna call you and say, hey, cuz, I can't make it today because such and such. First of all, when they said cuz, they messed up because they should have said good morning, boss, or grand rising, boss. But see, they look at you like a cousin, so it's not gonna be the same thing. So we gotta put people in position that understand and respect the title. They gotta respect the title. Just because I'm your brother when we working, I'm the boss now. Just because I'm your boyfriend when we at work, I'm the boss now. Just because you my friend for 30 years, when we at work, I'm the boss now. And people that can't respect that, they gotta go. Everybody can't go. I see people that's holding their friends back right now as we speak. I see people right now that know their friends need to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning because they got responsibilities. And guess what? They ain't calling to wake them up. I know family members that know other families got problems, that's going through all kind of issues. Guess what? They ain't calling, checking on them right now. Everybody can't go. See, everybody ain't your family. Everybody ain't your friend. Just because you got 1,000 coworkers don't mean they all like you. Just because you know 1,000 people don't mean they all like you and respect you. You understand what I'm saying? You need to dissect who these people are that you have around you. You need to dissect that. Today is evaluation day. Today is where you go, look in your contacts, to the people that you talk to most common, dang near every day. You need to evaluate, are these the people that I need to have with me? Are these the people? Are these the people? And if they are, keep checking out the box. I'll say, okay, you are the person, and let me figure out why you are the person, right? And if they're not the person, guess what? Let's remove ourselves from me. Let's not say, oh, we're going to wait for them to do one more thing bad, and then we're going to cut them off. No, you wasting time again. Or I'm going to wait till they make me mad so then they look good if I cut them off. No. Be serious about your life. Be serious about your success. Be serious, because the more serious you are, and the more serious people gonna be about you. So if you go there and tell your cousin, hey, cuz, you know what? You can't work with me no more because you show up late every day. Your cousin gonna say, oh man, cuz, you gonna do me like that? And you gonna say, guess what? This ain't about a family thing. This is about business. Yeah, this is about business. And if I work for you and I showed up late, I would want you to fire me too. Because everybody can't go, and this ain't got nothing to do with family, friends, or nothing about that. This is about business. This is about business. That's why they say relationships, it's not about love. No. People don't get married and stuff just because of love. You can find love a lot of places. You can find love a lot. See, the one thing that keep relationships and things going is business. That's what keep this thing going. Business. That's why everybody can't go, because everybody don't know how to handle business. Yeah, everybody know how to say, hey, I love you, and everybody know how to say, I care about you, and everybody have to know how to say, I'm there for you, and all this, that. But do you know how to handle business? Do you know how to show up and show out? Do you know how to take initiative and take part and do what you're supposed to do even when nobody's looking? Do you know how to handle business? Because that's all we want to know. That's all we want to really, we care about the result part. And that's why some people can't go, because some people don't know about showing. Some people don't know about that. I don't want to hear you tell me what you're going to do. I want you to show me what you're going to do. And I'd rather go get a stranger, somebody that don't know me from a hole in the wall, that's willing to respect me as a business person, that can understand when I say something, or what the route I'm trying to go is a successful route, and they understand that. I'd rather take a stranger than my own family member if my family member can't understand that this ain't about family, this is about business. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. And they don't need to cry about it. They don't need to be mad about it or be like, no. No, it's respectful ways to tell people, hey, you can't be a part of this team. It's respectful way. You ain't got to say, hey, man, forget you. And nah, you can't. No, excuse me. Can I have a conversation? By the looks of your work ethic, by the looks of the ways you've been carrying yourself, you ain't ready for business. I'm going to go hire this stranger that I got to go pay $17 an hour, right? I'm going to hire this stranger because I could have gave you something, but you didn't respect the business. And I'm just tired of seeing people not be successful because of the people they got around them. I'm tired. Hey, come on. Because we holding each other back from being successful, and then we want to blame somebody. Then we start blaming, it's their fault, it's their fault. And we hit the blame game. Ain't no blame game, the blame is here. The blame is here. The blame is here. Because even if people did something to us that caused us trauma, that caused our life to not be corrected, guess what? It's on us to fix it. No, it ain't on them to. How can the people that put us through trauma try to help us get out of trauma? We got to do that. We got to do that. We got to do that. So the people that can go with us to the next level is going to be the people that we choose off basis of how we feel. Everybody can't go. Family, you didn't pick your family until you got to an older age. When you was born, that family was picked for you. Your mother was picked for your father. All these things. You was born into this. You was born, that was your sister. You was born, that was your brother. You was born, that was your cousin. You was born, that was your auntie and your uncle and your grandma. You was born into that. You was born into that. So the stigma that you gotta hold ties with something that you was born into, you didn't pick that. Do you really? Do you really have to hold ties to something that you didn't create? Think about it for a second. You didn't create that, but you're obligated to be a part of that. No, you're obligated to be a part of something that wants to be a part of you. You're obligated to be there for people that want to be there for you. This thing is a reciprocal thing. This is not a one-way street thing. So family becomes stronger because families start to understand that if I want to be a family and really stand for what this word means for, that I have to go above and beyond for the people in my family. That I have to set the bar, I have to set a measure to say, guess what? If you want to take it to this level, if you want to go this way, guess what? Come on. But if you don't, I have to leave you because yes, you're my family, but also I didn't choose you. But off the respect that I have for family, for off the respect of this life that I'm given, right? I'm understanding that certain things are aligned already for me that could make it easier for me. I know some people are born into some families that they like, woo, sit back. They like, man, I was born into a great family. I was born into a family that really loved me and wanted me to prosper. Some people are born into families like that. Some people born in families not so much like that, where it's not that much love, where it's not that much silver spoon, where people still got to go get it. People haven't gotten nothing, so in life they still have to go try to achieve. So we have to just pick what in our life we want. We have control. And that's what the message. We got control over our life and who we want in our life. And we got to pick better. And if you got a group of people, hey, I congratulate you. I commend you. Because some of us have good people. Some of us trying to find it. We're still trying to find that good group of people or find people that we can throw ideas off. Because in life, nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants to be by themselves. That's why we building this community. Because this community is for us. This is our community to come on here and to say how we feel and to get feedback, get support. Because guess what? We all we got. In this real world, we're making this a thing. We're making this family. You know why? Because we make it family by showing up and showing out. Shout out to William E. Shout out to William E. And shout out to everybody on the chat. Shout out to everybody on the chat. Shout out to everybody on this chat. All-Star, thank you. Mr. Spitter 6'9", thank you. Everybody, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Because you know why? Thank y'all. Because when I wasn't on point, when I couldn't be heard, when they said, I'm thinking I'm going, y'all said, no, you on mute. They said, no, we can't hear you, Trey. They said, no, we can't hear what's going on. Guess what? Those are the type of people that we need in life. That when things ain't going right, when they looking at us right in our faces and they say, hold up, something ain't right here. I see them talking, but I can't hear them. I want to hear them. Guess what you do? You speak up. Y'all spoke up and y'all said, guess what, Trey, we can't hear you. Something's wrong with your phone, we can't hear you. That's the people that we need to go with us. Those are people that when they see a problem, they say something. When they see an issue, they say something. They say, you know what? No, we can't let this go on no longer because we want to be a part of this. We say, no, Trey, your phone's on mute, man. We got to hear you. Oh, my God. Y'all set the story up for us today. Y'all showed us that what can happen when people support you. When people let you know that, hey, where you're going, it ain't looking good. Or what you're doing right now, hey, something's off. That's what we need. We need people to show us that they care. We need people to show us that, hey, guess what? You're not in this alone, and we see you. We see you. I see y'all, guys. I see y'all, ladies, gentlemen. I don't know. I see y'all. I see y'all, and I thank you. Because this world can't be done alone. And guess what? We all gonna have our off days. We all gonna be doing something. Sometimes think we're doing right and things can be off. But guess what we need? We need support. We need support from each other to say, guess what? Something's going on here. Hey, this is what's happening. Don't let somebody just stand out there and just get rained on. Don't let somebody just stand out there and let the tornado just wrap them up. No, say something. Help somebody. If you truly want them to be successful, and guess what? I know y'all want me to be successful. And guess what? I want y'all to be successful right back. And that's why we helping each other. This ain't no one-way street. This is a two-way where everybody has something to offer. I'm not the smartest person in the room. Everybody is. It makes us smart when we all together. It don't make us smart when I'm the only one talking. No. What do I know? I know a little piece of the world. I know a little piece. Us together, we know the whole thing. Together, we know the whole thing. That's why everybody can't go. Because, see, I don't need everybody to go. The people that wants to go will identify themselves. The people that want to be a part of something will say something. The people that want to go to them high mountains, they will be ready at 6 in the morning. I don't have to go wake up anybody. I don't have to go tell anybody about what I want to do. When I'm up, when I'm on the ball, when I'm going to get everything that I want to get, guess what? I will see the people. I will hear the people. I'll be able to touch the people. I will smell what I need to go through to know who's there in my corner. I don't have to look for nobody. I don't have to look for nobody. And you don't have to either. They will come to you. Long as you present yourself with the notion saying, hey, I'm here and I'm ready. I'm here and I'm ready. I'm here and I'm ready. And once they start seeing it consistently, once they start to keep hearing you, they understand that, hey, you're not going away because you really mean this thing. Guess what they're going to start doing? They're going to start knocking at the door. They're going to start picking up the phone and calling. And they're going to say, hey, William, I've been seeing you show up every day. I've been seeing you in tune. Hey, All-Star. Hey, I see y'all. Guess what? It's your moment now. It's your moment now. Because you know why? You've been showing up consistently and you've been putting in that work. That's what life's about. That's why you're going to be the chosen one in life when you show it with that tenacity, when you show it with that effort to say, guess what? I want it all. But first, we got to know who's with us. First, we got to know who is with us. Because we can't go long way successful not knowing if people is with us or not. Or not. And I'd rather know now than to get to the finish line and to somebody turn on me and say, da-da-da-da. I'd rather know now if this person is going to wake up at 5 in the morning. I need to know now if this person is going to put in all the effort and get the research. I need to know now. I don't need you to wait until I get 100,000. I don't need you to wait until I get 1 million. I don't need you to wait until I get 1 billion. No. Right now, when the pocket's on zero, is when I need people to show their best abilities, when I need to show them attributes. Because, see, this is when it matters. This is when it matters. It don't matter when we start getting up the food chain. Because then it's going to be people I can pay to do this. I can pay people to do the things I need them to do. At this level, I just need people to talk. And I need people to share. I need people to subscribe. I need people to like. I need people to do things on that level. So then we can get to the next level. And then it's gonna be another job for you. See, if you can do this basic level right, now when we get to the $100,000 job, now I got another job for you that you can get paid more. But you gotta do this job right. This costs zero. It costs zero. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. So that's just the real message for this week. For the week, the message this week is that everybody can't go, and I want everybody to look at the people that's in their lives, and I want you to really determine why they should be there. I want you to. I don't care if you've been with a woman or a man for 20 years. I don't care. I don't care what a relationship, friends you know for 30 years. I don't care. It's always time. It's just like when you get a license, right? When you get a license, you got to renew the license every so years. You got to renew your friendship. You got to renew your familyship. You got to remember. You got to renew your co-workership. You got to renew all these things. You can't just say, "Oh man, I know this person 30, 40 years, and they just always been there." No, we got to evaluate those things. No, renewal time, renewal check. It's time to make sure them things are still working the same way. It's time to make sure that people seeing things the same way. It's time to make sure people's on the same page, because that's why we hop off a lot of boats, because we all thought we was on the same page. And then when we get to one bump, boop, you get one bump on the boat, people start flying off. They start flying off because, see, they can't handle it, and they wasn't in for the long term. They was only in because they said it was going to look good on the other side. But to get to the other side, we got to go through bumps. We got to go through bumps. Sometimes we might lose the boat and have to get on another boat. It may be like that, but we going to know who's ready, because see who can endure that, who can really go through the bumps and be like, "Oh, man, don't worry, I got you. I'm in the back. I see it. We good." Or the people like, "Man, I'm getting off this. This is too rocky, man. I can't deal with this no more. I can't deal with this no more." So that's is why we have to figure out who's who, analyze it, see it for what it is. Don't try to make something that it's not. If you see a person that's not on the wave, don't try to make them on the wave. No, it's 9 billion, 8 billion people in this world. We ain't never met. We have never met. We have never met. So we meeting new people as we go, as long as we put ourselves in positions to meet new people. So it don't matter about the people we know in our whole life, because just over this period of time, now we know each other. And if we keep going, we can know more people. And we can know more people. So it's not about, life is not over because the people you know, or the area you live in, the city you live in, the town you live in, is that the people ain't doing nothing, or they don't want to help you out. Okay, cool. Guess what? Come on to the internet. Come on to the internet and tell the people what you want. And I bet you they're going to be right there to help you. You tell the people what you want, you be consistent, I bet you they're going to help you. You ain't going to be alone no more. Tell the world what you want and what you're going to do to get it, and they're going to be there to help you. Tell the world what you want and what you're going to do to get it, they're going to be there to help you. This world is for the taking. This world is for the taking. This world is for the taking. And we just got to be right there, ready to take it. All right? So, hey, listen, I don't want to hold y'all up. I know everybody's getting ready for their morning. I know everybody's starting their day. Hey, listen, I just want everybody to remember, everybody can't go. And if the people that you want to go, make sure they the right people. Make sure they doing what they need to do to be a part of your life, because you're the most important person in this world. Nobody else. You are. You are. And if people can't respect that, they can't be on your team. All right? So y'all go enjoy this day. Hey, let's be beautiful. Let's be great. Let's think about great things. And listen, and I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.